What's up, everybody? This is Tech G back with another video to help you successfully pass the Microsoft 365 Certified Fundamentals examination. So let's get into it. In today's digitally connected world, identity management is at the core of secure and efficient access to applications, devices, and data. Microsoft Entra ID, which was previously known as Azure Active Directory, it serves as Microsoft's comprehensive cloud-based identity and access management solution. It empowers organizations to safeguard their digital environments, streamline user access, and support modern workplace requirements. In this video, we're going to explore the functions and identity types that are supported by Microsoft Entra ID, focusing on how it enables organizations to manage access and security efficiently. By understanding these aspects, IT professionals, they can effectively prepare for the Microsoft 365 Certified Fundamentals examination. All right, so let's talk about exactly what is Microsoft Entra ID. So Microsoft Entra ID, this is a cloud-based identity and access management solution that connects employees, partners, and customers securely to the resources they need. By leveraging advanced security mechanisms such as multi-factor authentication and conditional access policies, Microsoft Entra ID enables organizations to enforce zero trust principles while ensuring a seamless user experience. All right, so let's talk about some of the key functions of Microsoft Entra ID. The first one is authentication. So it can verify user identities and provide secure access to applications, devices, and data. And it supports various authentication methods, including passwords, passwordless sign-ins, and biometrics. There's authorization, so it grants users the necessary permissions based on their roles and attributes, ensuring access to only the resources they are authorized to use. It supports single sign-on. So it allows users to sign in once and access multiple applications without the need for repeated authentication. It supports conditional access. So it implements security policies that govern access based on real-time analysis, user location, device status, and other factors. It supports identity protection, so it detects and mitigates identity-based threats through capabilities like risk-based and sign-in detection and remediation. There's self-service, so it empowers users to reset passwords, manage their profiles, and request application access without IT intervention. And then there's other integration with applications, so it seamlessly connects to thousands of software as a service applications, custom-built apps, and on-premises solutions. All right, so let's talk about the identities in Microsoft Entra ID. So Microsoft Entra ID, it supports multiple identity types to meet the needs of diverse organizational scenarios. And each type of identity is designed to provide secure and seamless access while catering to specific use cases. So the first one is user identities. These are associated with individual users within an organization. And these accounts allow employees, contractors, or guests to access organizational resources. And within that, we have what are called cloud-only identities. And these are created and managed directly within Microsoft Entra ID. They are ideal for organizations operating fully in the cloud. And then we have what are called hybrid identities. And these are synchronized from on-premises Active Directory to Microsoft Entra ID for seamless integration in hybrid environments. Next, we have what are called service identities. And these are used by applications, services, or automation tools to access resources securely. These identities facilitate machine-to-machine communication and ensure security without requiring user credentials. Within that, we have what are called managed identities for Azure resources. And these are automatically managed by Azure, and these identities allow applications to authenticate without storing credentials and code. And then we have app registrations. These are used for custom applications that need to integrate with Microsoft Entra ID. And then we have what are called device identities, and these represent the devices registered within Microsoft Entra ID. These identities ensure that devices meet organizational compliance standards before granting access to resources. And up under that, we have what is called Azure Active Directory joined devices. So these are devices that are fully joined to Microsoft Entra ID, and they are often used in cloud-first organizations. Then we have hybrid Azure Active Directory joined devices. These are devices that are joined to both on-premises Active Directory and Microsoft Entra ID, and they are commonly used in hybrid environments. And then we have Azure Active Directory registered devices, and these are devices that are registered for mobile device management scenarios. Next, let's talk about hybrid identity and Microsoft Entra ID. So hybrid identity, this enables organizations to integrate their on-premises identity solutions with Microsoft Entra ID, creating a seamless and unified identity experience. And this approach allows businesses to leverage their existing Active Directory infrastructure while adopting the benefits of the cloud. And the key components of hybrid identity are as follows. So you have Azure Active Directory Connect. So this is a synchronization tool that integrates on-premises directories with Microsoft Entra ID, and it ensures that user accounts, groups, and passwords are consistent across environments. In addition, it supports password hash synchronization, pass-through authentication, and federation. And speaking of federation, this enables single sign-on across on-premises and cloud resources by federating with solutions like Active Directory Federation Services. And then we have what is called seamless single sign-on. And this provides a near transparent sign-on experience for users accessing cloud applications for domain joined devices. And some of the benefits of hybrid identity are as follows. So it offers consistency. So users have a single identity for accessing both on-premises and cloud resources. It offers flexibility. So organizations can transition to the cloud at their own pace. It offers enhanced security. So conditional access policies and identity protection capabilities, they extend to on-premises users. And it offers centralized management. So administrators, they can manage identities and policies from a single console. All right, next, let's talk about external identities in Microsoft Entra ID. So Microsoft Entra ID also supports external identities, which enables organizations to securely collaborate with partners, suppliers, customers, and other external users. And these capabilities are essential for modern organizations that need to extend beyond their internal workforce. And the key features of external identities are as follows. So it offers guest access. So external users, they can be invited as guests to access resources using their own identities, such as Microsoft accounts, Gmail, or social media logins. And this can be governed through the Microsoft Entra ID business-to-business collaboration. It offers self-service sign-up. So external users, they can create their own accounts and request access to specific resources through a self-service portal. There's custom branding. So organizations can customize the sign-in and sign-up experience to reflect their brand, improving the user experience. Then there's conditional access for guests. So admins can apply security policies to guest accounts, such as requiring multi-factor authentication or restricting access based on location. And here are some external identity scenarios. So we have partner collaboration. So you can grant partners access to shared resources while maintaining control over their permissions. There are customer portals. You can provide customers with secure access to portals or applications through self-service sign-up and identity federation. And then there's application integration. So you can allow external developers to access APIs and resources securely using app registrations and service principles. And finally, we have security considerations for external identities. So you can regularly review guest accounts and permissions. You can enable auditing and logging to track external user activities. And you can apply conditional access policies that are tailored to external scenarios. So in conclusion, Microsoft Entra ID, this is a powerful identity and access management solution that supports diverse identity types and scenarios. By understanding the functions of Microsoft Entra ID and the types of identities it manages, organizations can achieve robust security, seamless access, and efficient collaboration. Now, for those preparing for the Microsoft 365 Certified Fundamentals exam, grasping the nuances of Microsoft Entra ID capabilities, including hybrid and external identities, is critical. And this knowledge not only aids in certification success, but also equips IT professionals with practical expertise to manage modern identity challenges effectively. Now, with all of that being said, let's do some check on learning. So the first question is, what is the primary purpose of Microsoft Entra ID in the Microsoft ecosystem? Is it for managing email services for organizations? Is it for providing cloud-based identity and access management? Is it for hosting websites and applications? Or is it for storing large amounts of data securely? And the correct answer is it is for providing cloud-based identity and access management. So Microsoft Entra ID, this is a cloud-based identity and access management solution. It enables secure access to apps, devices, and data by providing identity verification and access control. And it integrates with various Microsoft services and third-party applications to ensure users have appropriate access. Next question. Which of the following is not a supported identity type in Microsoft Entra ID? Is it user identities, device identities, application identities, or hardware identities? And the correct answer is it is hardware identities. So Microsoft Entra ID supports user identities such as individual accounts, device identities such as managed devices, and application identities such as service principals used for app authentication. Hardware identities, they are not a concept within Microsoft Entra ID. And our final question, what is the key feature of a hybrid identity in Microsoft Entra ID? Is it only works in on-premises environments? It merges identities from multiple cloud providers? It integrates on-premises Active Directory with Microsoft Entra ID? Or it supports external user identities exclusively? And the correct answer is it integrates on-premises Active Directory with Microsoft Entra ID. So a hybrid identity, this allows integration between an organization's on-premises Active Directory and Microsoft Entra ID. This enables users to access both cloud and on-premises resources with a single identity, which is often implemented using tools like Azure Active Directory Connect.